So, good morning, sir. Pakailan take ko na to. So, today I'll be doing this prelim laboratory exam on how to set up the network diagram for VLAN with access port. So here I've watched the tutorial and done so many takes. So here we'll be using two switches for our tutorial. So we'll be using this 24 ports lang siya. And each switch will be using 3 hosts kasi 24 ports lang siya. Pero sabi ni sir original raw is 6 hosts. Tama ba, sir? So we'll be putting 3 hosts muna. 2 and 3. Yun. So this host ay 3 host, ano na to, VLAN 1 siya, but here in this switch 1 will be creating for 4 VLANs. So let's connect. So here sa VLAN 1 will be wiring it to 1 to 5. So each VLAN, ano lang siya, let's connect 3 host and then may dalawa siyang sobra. And let's connect fast Ethernet 2 and fast Ethernet 3. So let's mark that as VLAN 1. Caps VLAN 1. So this is our VLAN 1 connected to switch 0. Pero dapat switch 1 yan kasi pero 0 yung nakalagay. And next we'll be putting another 3 host ulit for VLAN 2. So let's connect. So dito may reserve pa siyang 2, diba? So sa each VLAN is 1. May siya 5 wirings, ganun. So dito sa VLAN to, let's start with fast Ethernet 6 and fast Ethernet, and next fast Ethernet 7, next fast Ethernet 6, 7 and 8. So this is our VLAN 2. Use lang natin. VLAN 2. And for VLAN 3, let's put another 3 hosts. 1, 2, and 3. So dito sa VLAN 3, connect natin. Mag-i-start tayo sa this is 1 to 5, 10. So mag-i-start tayo sa 11, fast Ethernet 11. 12 and fast Ethernet 13. So this is our VLAN 3. VLAN 3. And let's create our VLAN 4. Let's put another 3 hosts. PC9, 10, and 11. So let's connect. So dito sa VLAN 3 is nag-end tayo sa ano na 15. So ito yung ano niya, VLAN. So dito sa VLAN 4, let's start sa 16. Sa PC9, PC10, fast Ethernet, VLAN 16, 17, and 18. Yan. I have short memory term kaya di ko gano'n siya na memorize. So if kung pwede, let's watch the tutorial again. So ito yung VLAN 4 natin na we create now. We have 4 VLANs in our switch 0, no? So all working na yan. And here ko-connect natin dito sa switch, another switch, so that we can create more hosts. Pero so let's connect. So dito sa VLAN 1, yung Ethernet niya is 1 to 5, no? So dito sa VLAN 1, pag i-connect natin dito sa another switch, let's choose this one, fast Ethernet 5. Yes, if i-connect natin dito sa switch 1, let's choose the same wire, fast Ethernet 5 also. And if dito naman sa VLAN 2, natin is 6 to 10. So let's tap this fast Ethernet 10, and sa switch, another switch, fast Ethernet 10 din yung piliin natin. And same goes to another VLANs. Dito sa VLAN 3 is 11 to 15, so let's choose 15. And dito sa another switch, 15 din. And sa VLAN 4 is 16 to 20. So ito yung dalawang reserva natin, fast Ethernet 20, and also here 20. So ito yung tinatawag natin na pangalan nito, ito. Ito yung access port natin, but di pa tayo tapos. We'll be adding another VLANs here sa another switch kasi syempre magko-connect natin. So let's put another 3 hosts dito sa isang switch natin, sa switch 1, PC12, PC 13 and 14. So sa wirings nito, same din siya sa VLAN 1 natin dito sa switch 0. So paano natin kinabit sa una, ganun din dito sa switch 1. So fast Ethernet 1 to 5 din siya. So let's connect fast Ethernet 2, fast Ethernet, and fast Ethernet 3. Ayan, para may allowance siya na dalawa. If we gonna connect another switches, so this is, let's mark natin yan as VLAN 1 dito sa switch 1. VLAN 1, and let's create another VLAN 2. Lagay ulit tayo ng 3 hosts. PC 15, 16, and 17. So sa VLAN 2, of course, ano siya, 6 to 10. So let's start with 6. Seven and 8. Yun. Ethernet. Tigan ko nung di mapindot. Usin lang natin. So this is VLAN 2 in switch 1. VLAN 2. And VLAN 3. So here sa tutorial ni sir, naglagay lang siya ng dalawa. Ay, nga no, why dalawa? So here, I can cut the video because I'm using OBS Studio, and I don't know how to pause it or else. So here, I guess he didn't explain it, so let's continue. Here, let's connect the wirings. Saan na tayo? 1, 5, 6, 10. So here, 11, 15. So fast Ethernet 11, fast Ethernet, fast Ethernet 12. Yun, so this is VLAN 3. Mark natin. So here, ginagawa pa lang natin yung access port. Kasi apat yung yung ports niya between switches. So this is VLAN 3, no? VLAN 3. And let's add the VLAN 4. Let's put another 3 host ulit. And now let's connect it 16 to 20. 16 17 and 18. Yun. So let's mark it up as VLAN 4. And here we've done creating our access port. So next natin is itong trunk port naman. So here's the trunk ports in switch multiple VLANs. So ito yung access, ito yung access natin, and trunk, wala na akong nilagay na router, so trunk port natin is kapag isa lang yung access niya. So yung difference between access port and trunk port here, sa trunk port, isang switch lang yung pagko-connect natin dito sa switches. No, kapag isang wire lang kinabit natin, edi mas madami siyang port sa switches. And then if
guys, 4 access ports. Now, if we will talking about LAN trunk port naman guys, instead of 4 access port ang gagamitin mo, pwede mong gawin yan guys. Kung trunk port ang gagamitin mo, you will use only one connection lang. That trunk port will communicate to each VLAN, multiple VLAN. Pwede yan guys. So mas nakatipid ka ng ports guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yun yung advantage ng trunk ports. Isang connection lang yung magagamit natin, and then mas makakatipid tayo sa ports, kasi itong switch na to is 24 ports lang siya.
Yan. Nasa inyo yan, either you will use access port. Ang disadvantage ng use ng access port, each VLAN, kung ilan yung number ng VLAN mo, ilan din ports yung makukonsume.
Okay. So disadvantages ng access port, if kung ilan yung access port na nakakabit mo, ganong VLAN din yung makukonsume. Okay, that's pretty understanding. So here in our sa ginagawa natin, let's try the trunk port. So let's delete these connections and let's connect switch to as AC fast connection Ethernet 20 and 21. Tama ba, sir?
Pero kapag you will use a trunk port, isang port lang ng use ng now, if we will talking about LAN gagamitin mo, kung trunk port ang gagamitin mo, you will use only one
20 and connection 21
connection.
Yun. If we use trunk port naman kasi isang wire lang yung magagamit natin, and mas madaming ports yung magagamit natin. So I think that's what I understand with Sir O. with my instructor's teaching. Now it was fun and understanding, and I hope I hope that I learn a lot from this subject. It's really interesting. Interesting to learn, of course. So this is the trunk port. If kapag isang connection lang yung gagamitin natin between switches, and if access ports naman will be using ni will be using 4 connections between switches. So if we use the access port again, let's delete this one. Let's connect dito sa VLAN 1 is 5, and then here in 1 is 5 and sa VLAN 2 is 6 to 10, diba? So let's start with 10, and here din sa switch 1 is 10, and sa access port 3 is 11 to 15, so let's choose this 15, and FAS Ethernet 15, and sa VLAN 4 naman is 16 to 20, and so let's choose this 20 and 20, and that is access port. And let me repeat, sa trunk port naman will be just using 1 connection, and I think that's all. Or
lang. That trunk port, okay, will communicate to each VLAN, multiple VLAN. Pwede yan, guys. So, mas nakatipid ka ng ports, guys.
Advantages ng trunk ports is makakatipid ka ng ports, and sa access port,
yan. Nasa inyo yan. Either you will use access port. Ang disadvantage ng use ng access port, each VLAN, kung ilan yung number ng VLAN mo, ilan din.
Yung disadvantages naman ng access port is pag ilan naman yung VLAN mo, ganun din yung connection na i-connect mo dito sa switches. Kuwari ito, I have 4 VLANs here in switch 0, so I'll be connecting 4 connections din dito sa switch 0. So dito din sa switch 1, I have 4 VLANs. So 4 connections din yung mako-connect dito sa switch 0. So I think that's all I can say, sir. Thank you. I hope you understand what I'm saying, but I'm willing to continue to learn from your subject, sir. Thank you.